Okay, apparently Mr. Lukovich does not understand what President Trump did. America has been paying all of the bills and getting into all of NATO's wars. All for nothing because they will not help America. He asked for help to see who would actually help. When none of them would help, he revealed that most of Iran's military was already destroyed. These countries failed the test, and now getting out of NATO will be much easier. As I said a moment ago, he played all of these countries and they fell into his trap. Something tells me that Mr. Stoller probably got his talking point from CNN. After all, they have been playing Iranian propaganda, and CNN is Democrat propaganda, so there's not much of a difference. There is one thing that Mr. Arale is overlooking, and it is a very big thing. President Trump is winning this war, and he has also proved his stance on leaving NATO to be a wise choice. I, for one, am not tired of winning. Not one married woman will lose the right to vote. Not a single one in the least. I have talked to a lot of women these past few weeks, and not one of them has ever had a problem. In fact, you could get it all set up in 30 minutes. Besides, getting married is not a spur-of-the-moment decision. It takes months of planning. And if you cannot get a new ID with months of notice, you're not mentally prepared to make a decision as impactful as voting. If this is about the agitators, they could have filmed from the sidewalk and went home. If this is about the illegals, they could have taken a free ride home. Either way, force could easily have been avoided. Even President Obama believed in deportation, except back then, local law enforcement worked with him. Just remember that if you agree with Vladimir Putin on the best flavor of ice cream, you are also a Russian agent. I am sure Hillary Clinton is working on another fake dossier to blame Secretary Gabbard. Then again, she might not have to. As long as people like Mr. Deering are around, they are doing her corrupt work for her. I will say that Mr. Roll does have somewhat of a point. However, he is missing some crucial details. Iran has launched missiles at American bases and our allies. Iran has openly declared death to America. Iran has operatives committing terror on their behalf in America. As such, they are more of a threat than North Korea is. Well, there is one detail that Mr. Anderson is ignoring in this cartoon. ICE is just securing the facility, not checking bags. Therefore, since the TSA never does this to those who have forbidden items, ICE is not doing this to those with forbidden items either. Where were these penny-pinching Democrats when the Leering centers were discovered? Enough fraud was found in this to fund the Iran war for a week. And that is just the fraud that was found without Governor Tim Walz cooperating. There is probably much worse fraud. But Democrats never want any investigations and actively impede any fraud investigations.